Larsa said that this was back in 2020, family. This is why we've gotten to this point with Scottie. Larsa talks about her first date with Future.
2015, when you're saying like he's gonna do, the conversation was he's gonna do his thing, I'm gonna do my thing. Was that basically like? I guess that conversation is we're separated. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just kind of living our separate lives. And, I was in Miami and he was in Arkansas in our house in Chicago. And I started going out. Like, you have to remember, I had 4 kids. So I never really went out without him. I never did anything. Like, my whole life, my 20s and half of my 30s was, raising kids and taking care of all of Scottie's stuff. Like, I managed his whole life. He didn't even know where he banked. I did all of our stuff. I handled all of our investments. I handled all of our stuff. So at this point, I'm just like, it's just not enough. I don't feel fulfilled.
Yeah. So you were separated when you were seeing Future.
Yeah.
She was unfulfilled, Scottie. She was unfulfilled. And that is why she's now dating Marcus Jordan, because that unfulfillment has taken her to Marcus Jordan. Scottie.
Yeah.
Was that weird? Did Scottie know you were seeing Future of all people? Like, and how did he?
It was definitely like a respectable relationship. It wasn't on like, it was just like we were friends and we needed each other at that moment. And that was basically, I think people make more of it. I think it's just like for a better conversation for people to say, oh, she cheated on him. Oh, she this, she that. Like, it was none of that. Like Scottie.
No, you did cheat on that man. You left. Okay, let's say this. You're saying that you didn't cheat. Well, you left Scottie and you were hanging around Future's home in Miami taking selfies outside his mansion, hanging out with his friends. You left your family to be with Future. And then when Future didn't want you anymore, you went back to Scottie. That's what you did.
Wasn't even living at home with me.
Like, and how did he feel about that?
No. We never I never would ask him what he was doing. He would never ask me what I was doing. Like, it wasn't like how you're thinking it was.
Yeah.
Is it frustrating that you can't just date someone and it?
Yeah, she's a total liar. Total lie. She lied about her and Marcus not dating. She lied about how she never saw Marcus when he was a kid. She's a liar.
Not be all over the tabloids. I got to imagine having that much focus on your life gets frustrating sometimes.
I don't know. I just feel like, for me, because I'm not like a talker, like I don't handle my business in public. So I feel like if you're not loud in 2020, like the loudest people get the most attention and you start believing them. It's almost like if I keep lying to you and I just keep saying the same thing, the world will believe it.
Yeah.
I'm just not like that. I'm more of a private person. I don't really tell my business. I don't really tell the issues that I had with Scottie or with this person. I'm more of a private person. And when I leave a situation, I leave it gracefully. I leave it it was so much fun. I had the best time and let's keep it moving.
Where did you meet Future?
Oh, I met him at a dinner party in Miami.
And was it sparks right away or how did the first date go down?
Kind of, yeah. It kind of was like that.
Do you remember the first date?
Yeah. It was pretty interesting because he was definitely not what I thought he was going to be like. He was definitely very romantic and different than I expected him to be.
What did you expect?
Future slept with you and he bragged about it. He threw it in Scottie Pippen's face. And that's a guy that you claim that you was just dating after you broke up with Scottie, which is not true. You left Scottie. No, you cheated and then you went to go stay with Future. Future bragged about smashing you and basically insinuated that you cheated on Scottie with him. Future insinuated this in his music, but she's going to ignore that. She's going to ignore the fact that Future himself insinuated that you cheated on Scottie with him.
I don't know. I just expected him to come on and like give me some like lyrics and be like, two damn bitches at the same time. Or I don't know. Just like I expected it to be more like, I don't know. It was just very like on a very normal like type of situation. But I love him. He's the best. He's great.
Was it a member? So I'm just curious about the first date. If you're going on a date with Future, what do you guys do on the first date? I feel like he's got to, especially with someone like you, he's got to go crazy for you.
No, we literally spoke for like 7 hours the first time I ever saw him. And I kind of like told him all my life and like, kind of like.
Do y'all believe this? You spoke for 7 hours. Future don't strike me as the guy that's gonna talk to no woman for 7 hours. Like, come on. So y'all talk for 7 hours.
Why I am like where I am today and all that stuff. And he kind of gave me his whole like life, where he was in his life. And it was basically just like we related on the most simple, organic way. Like I didn't need anything from him. He didn't need anything from me. It was just like we were just two people that were like trying to figure our way, Like I felt like I was stuck in a marriage that like I just wasn't like really happy in. And he was trying to like, find his way too. So it wasn't like, we didn't talk about like, you know what I mean? Like it was just super like organic and simple. It wasn't like how you probably would think.
No, I guess I would think like there's pressure when you're going into date someone or potentially start, I don't know, courting. It sounds stupid and lame, but like you're interested in someone and you're like, shit, I know that this woman's had a really high profile relationship and I got to come in and kind of like step it up a little bit. I got to imagine that's a lot of pressure.
Man, I bet Future didn't have to step up anything. He read her, he did what he had to do, and he smashed and then he sent her back to Scottie. That's what happened.
Sure. He can come in and step when he likes someone. He can come in and step up. He knows how to do that. I feel like he's good at that. Yeah. He's good.
So why did that? Are you guys still close? And why do you think that relationship just didn't? I don't know if you're looking for marriage again, but why didn't that relationship just kind of still go further? I guess.
I feel like it's kind of hard when you're like chasing, like you got to be on stage and you got to travel and there's just so much pressure. And I feel like dating someone that's like, when two people have like a standard that's kind of high, it's hard to like, you know what I mean? Like I have to chase him, but then I want to be chased and then he has to chase me, but he's got a career. And then it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it's better to date someone that's like super low profile, not on the road every day, just a simple life.
Like just a.
So basically what she's saying is that he wasn't interested in no long distance, any type of anything long term. It was short term and he went about his business. There was no way he was going to be in a relationship with her. That wasn't going to happen. And that's where the delusion comes into play. This is a very delusional female.